welcome to my kitchen. Before I get started today, I have several announcements to make. So people have been emailing me that they want to know what other ways you can get in contact with me, and I wasn't sharing that. So for that, I apologize, okay? So the three ways: you can go on Facebook to Nina's Kitchen for Beginner Cooks. You can go to my YouTube channel, Nina's Kitchen for Beginner Cooks. If you go on my YouTube channel, subscribe, and share if you like it, okay? Share. And then you can email me at michellejenkins@yahoo.com. I always say Nina because Nina is my middle name, and then when it comes to my government name, I have to think about it for a minute. But it is Michelle, but michellejenkins@yahoo.com, okay? So, before I get started, I'm just going to share something with you. So, my daughter's gender reveal was Saturday, and this is something that's going to tie in what I'm going to make tonight to what happened that morning. So, my brother-in-law and we got up and we were hungry and we knew we had to get stuff done. So, I had made some home fries, and he made some cinnamon bread, and I told him that my next video was going to be on cinnamon bread. But then I got an email from Beverly. Hi, Beverly, from Owens Mills, and she said that, Nina, I need your help. So she's going to her family house for Thanksgiving. She said she cannot cook a lick, and they told her to bring a dessert to make fun of her. Oh, Beverly, I'm so sorry. And she said, don't give me anything that I have to bake. Don't give me anything I have to cook. Don't give me anything. Give me something where, Beverly, I have you, okay? So the cinnamon bread is going to tie into what I'm going to do for her desserts, okay? So I can't, you know what? The cinnamon breads make me so excited. I don't know why. It's the little things. So I'm going to start with these apples. So I'm just gonna peel the apples real quick. Oh, y'all know I am a messy Marvin. You know that. So let me kind of move my bowl. And you don't have to try to keep them from browning. Can you see that? Because they're going in a pot anyway. So, and when I was at my sister's house for the ginger reveal, making my delicious home fries, you know I had to throw that in there. My sister, I was using her peeler, and I was like, oh, I love it. And she reached in her drawer and she gave me this one, and I love it. Being a baby has its perks, trust me. Okay? So I just got 2 apples. Then I'm just gonna peel the skin off. And like I said, don't worry about it turning brown or anything, because it's not going to matter, because it's going to get chopped up. Oops. Okay, that one tried to get away from me. Okay, so my daughter's gender reveal was Saturday, and I'm going to be a grandmommy. I'm so excited. And it was very, very, very nice. I mean, I had a great time. Everybody had a great time. Hats off to my sister and her husband. I love them because they let me host it there. And it was really, really nice. And my daughter looked absolutely beautiful. Okay? So, and this is for you, Beverly. So, this is what you're going to do, okay? So, it's not hard. It's nothing that you have to be afraid of. So all you're going to do, you're going to cut your apples like this into chunks. Don't matter. Well, it depends on what size you like them, okay? So there's no certain way to cut them. Just, be careful of the cord. When they get down like that size, I like to stop, okay? So I like them, let me just show you a good size. I like them like this, that's a good size. Like that. And I know you can do this, Beverly. And trust me, they're not going to laugh at you. I think that's so mean. Aww. Okay. So I should have had them chopped up already, but I just wanted her to see the whole process of it. Okay, so there's one. So you're just cutting it down. And as you can see, it's turning brown a little bit right there, but don't even sweat that, because when all that deliciousness goes in, it's not gonna matter. Okay, and please, Beverly, since you said you don't do anything, you don't cook anything, please wash your hands. Okay, I mean, really, and I'm not just saying that. She was like, I can't cook anything. I can't, and I know, you know, that they did it, telling me to bring a dessert to laugh at me. So, are you doing, Beverly? Now, some pieces I didn't even cut at the same size because it's not that serious. Okay, and I'm not even going to, well, I am going to use my whole apples. So this is I use Granny Smith apples. I like them because they're sturdy and they can hold up with the heat. Okay, so here's your apples in a bowl. Okay, so I'm going to start with Messy Marvin. A half a cup of sugar. Now I'm using white sugar. You can use brown sugar. And keep in mind, the sugar is to your taste buds, to your own liking, because you might want it a little sweet, more sweet, or you might not, okay? A half a cup of evaporated milk. Okay, so this is some cinnamon we're going to put in. And we're going to do, this is a half a tablespoon of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Oh, I love cinnamon. Okay, I have to put my lids and stuff back on, you guys, because everything will be on the floor. I'm so messy. Okay, and I'm just going to eyeball some vanilla extract, okay? Just give it a little dab. And this is some Snapple apple juice. Yes. So how easy is that? Okay. And I thought I had everything over here, but I forgot my butter. So 1 second. I don't like disappearing from the camera. Hi. I'm so goofy. Okay. And 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay. And these for people like who can't, who really don't know what a tablespoon is. You can leave it in the wrapper and it shows you right there 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon. And I did get some emails, so I just want to share this while I'm doing this. I have some people who is afraid and they just want to mix it up. You know, everybody, I told y'all this is my little spoon. I love this. So I have some people who are afraid to ask questions on my video site because they're embarrassed of some of the comments. And people can be cruel. And this is, like I said, it's for beginner cooks. So, you guys, if people, you may know what to do, but if, someone asking a question, please don't make them feel bad, okay? Because you guys, when you're doing this, you have to have a thick skin because you guys, woo, can be so brutal. Okay. So, I'm going to put it in a pot like this. So that's why I didn't care about melting the butter, because you're going to put it on the stove, okay? Oh, let me tell you. Oh, you know what else I forgot? I forgot to, now you don't have, I use nutmeg in the bag like this. I love fresh nutmeg. If you don't have that, feel free to use the nutmeg in the container. So I'm just going to shave some in like that. Oh, I love it. I love this smell. I love this smell. I love this smell. Okay? So I'm going to go put it on the stove at a low medium heat. A low medium. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So now, before I forgot you can't see me. Before I tie all this in together, let's talk about my brother-in-law, okay? So he made cinnamon bread. Give me 1 second because I'm sorry, I do not like a messy cutting board. So like I said, my brother-in-law made cinnamon, and we talked about that for 45 minutes. It was just, okay. So you can use just regular bread that you have lying around the house. So I had some bread that I had to make the cinnamon bread. Okay, so if you have this kind of bread, this is the Italian bread, and it's already buttery and filled with deliciousness. So I'm just gonna cut it like 1/2 inch, and I'm only gonna do 2 pieces because you guys, I have to eat this stuff, okay? So I'm gonna do 2 pieces like that. And you can do this for breakfast, you can do this as a snack, but I really was impressed with it, and I don't know why, because it's so simple. Okay. So let me put my bread back, because I am messy. Okay, so let me get my baking pan. So you just need like a cookie sheet like this size. Like I said, I'm only gonna do 2 pieces, okay? And put some parchment paper down. I like it in this kind from Reynolds Wrap because instead of pulling it off, it already comes like that. Okay, so you just put it down like that and put your bread on like that. Now my brother-in-law, I just did a couple of little things different. Now he had softened butter and he spreaded his on. Well, what I did is I'm going to paint my butter on like that and get every nook and cranny. You don't want to miss any of this deliciousness. Okay, like that. And if you don't have, the brush or whatever, feel free to take a knife and just spread it on, but just to make sure it's soft. You want to make sure it's soft, okay? All right, I think that's enough. Now, the second thing he did was he sprinkled cinnamon sugar, okay? Cinnamon sugar already comes prepared, but I made my own, okay? So that's how it looks, like that, okay? So take the cinnamon sugar and just go all around it. You guys, it smells like an apple pie in here. I'm telling you, it's nothing like the cinnamon and butter and nutmeg and vanilla extract. Okay, so I hope you can see this, but I'm going to lift it up because I want it all the way around. And don't worry about getting it in the parchment paper. That's no big deal. Okay. So I'm just going to try to lift it up so you can see that. I hope you can see it, okay? So my brother-in-law didn't do that. That was it for him. But I figured, I'm like, you have the butter, you have the cinnamon, you have the sugar. So I'm going to do some nutmeg. Why not? Just spread it over it like that. Okay. So now I'm going to put it in the broiler. And you have to watch this because it will burn. And you know it's done when it gets dark and all the cinnamon sugar start to caramelize and it gets a little hard. Now it's not going to be as hard on the bottom as it is on top, but it smells so delicious. It smells delicious now. I'm so excited about it. I'm so crazy. Okay, I'm going to put it in the boiler, and you really have to watch it. Okay. So, now to get back to Miss Beverly's dessert. So, you can get these. These are vanilla shells. You can pick them up in a grocery store, Walmart, anywhere, okay? So I think they're cute. You don't have to do anything with them. So this is where I thought about the apples. So I'm just going to take them out like that. They are so cute and they're delicious. They're really soft too. Okay. So now, I'm going to put the apples into, oh my goodness, that smells so good, y'all. I'm not exaggerating. But before I do that, I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to just fill a little apples in it. Let's do a topper. So, we're going to make like a cream, okay? They're going to put on top of it. So, I'm going to do a cup of heavy cream. And I thought I had it over here. Oh, I did. Okay. So I'm going to do a cup of heavy cream. I'm so glad y'all didn't see that. I am so glad y'all did not see that because I told you I'm Messy Marvin and it just went all over the countertop. Okay. Let me move these back. I shouldn't have took them out that fast because I need you to see exactly what I'm doing. Clean that off like that. I cannot believe I just did that. Okay, so let me lift this up carefully. Okay, so that was a cup of heavy whipping cream. Okay, so you want to do a splash of vanilla extract in that. Just a splash, eyeball it, because I will get carried away with that vanilla. Okay, you want to do just a teeny bit of, just to give it, because you have it in the apples, so you want to keep a consistency, okay? So let's do, what is that? I don't need my glasses. This is like a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay. I love that. So I want to do some more nutmeg. And I'm keeping that off of the camera because I spilled the heavy cream. I told you I'm Messy Marvin. And you guys don't need to see that. Okay, so some more cinnamon goes in here. So you have the cinnamon and the apples. Now you have the cinnamon in your topping. Okay. And I'm going to start whipping. So I'm going to start on low. And you just stir it around. Just like that. And I am going to turn up my speed. I just wanted to get it all incorporated first. Oh, that smells so good. It's the smell of those apples and the cinnamon and all that is permeating all through my house. It smells so good. I can just, Okay, so what I'm going to do, some confectionate sugar. Now with this, you have to decide how sweet you want it. So I'm going to do a half of a cup. If that's not enough, then you can add some more. Okay, because I don't like mine like too sweet. Can you believe that? As much as I like sweet, everybody who knows Nina, I don't like something too sweet. Okay, now. And after your apples, before you assemble it all, make sure that your apples have cooled off before you put this on top of it. And as you can see, it's getting more stern. So I want it as a Cool Whip consistency. And after you make it, you can put it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes. Oh my, it's getting there, you guys. Oh, that smell. It is nothing like vanilla extract, cinnamon, nutmeg. Please believe me, it's a marriage made from heaven. Okay, I just want to lift this up a little bit. Okay, you see that? Well, no, you can't see that. How can I do this? I need to get a spoon, but I want to let me beat it some more, and then I'll show you. Turn it up a little bit. And all this came from heavy whipping cream. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's almost there for me. Now, if you don't want it to this consistency, you don't have to keep mixing it like this. Do it to how you like it. But I think that's done for me. Okay, see that? Now, you know what? I want to lick the spoons, but I'm not. Oops. Told you. Messy Marvin. Okay. So let me just get another spoon so I want you to see. Okay. So it's like this. See that? See that consistency? That's how I like it. Okay. So I'm going to set this aside. Clean off my board a little bit. I'm so glad you didn't see that mess I did. Need a paper towel. I don't like moving away from the camera like that, you guys. I apologize. I should have had everything right there. Okay. So now I can assemble the apples. They're so cute. I love those. Beverly, see? No worries, man. I have you. Okay, so I made some apples earlier. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. Okay, so let's put some apples. Now I think I'm going to use my ice cream scoop. So let's do a scoop of apples. And I know it's going to be a little messy, but I should have put it in a bowl so you could see it, but I'm gonna hold one up to you so you can see it. Oh, I just want to lick it so bad. But don't think, people, that I really, but you do have to taste your stuff though. Set that over there. Okay. So I'm going to try to lift one up. Because I don't know if you could see it or not. So I'll lift this one up. Okay. How cute is that, Beverly? Let them laugh at you. They won't be laughing at you. Okay, so now let me rinse my ice cream scoop off because it has the apples on it. So we're going to give a little dollop of the cream and put that on top. And if you don't have an ice cream scooper, you know, you can just put it on top with a spoon. I don't know if I want to put that much. Oh, there we go. I'm going to do all 4 of them. Oh, and I know you're thinking in your mind, she put that cinnamon bread in that boiler by now, it would be burnt. But I turned it off because I made some earlier. But trust me, you do need to watch it because it will burn. And you don't have to put as much of the cream on it on here if you don't want to. Okay. So, let me assemble it. Okay, look at that. And it is going to kind of run down, so, you know, don't be worried about that. You know, you can kind of clean it up for presentation. Okay? There you go, Beverly. Ta-da! Something that they can't talk about you with. And you know what? For a little bit of garnish, I think I'm just going to do just a little bit of nutmeg on top. Oh, look at the apples. And you know what? If you can see that, so what? Let the juice run down from those apples. Who cares, okay? So just a little bit for garnish. Now, Beverly, I know you can make this. Now, this is easy peasy, lemon squeezy, okay? I like that. Now, that was for you, Beverly. Now, for the cinnamon bread, I made some earlier. That boiler is off, okay? And this is how it looks. Look at that. Oh, all that cinnamon and sugar caramelized and the butter. Oh, man. Okay, so I just want to taste a piece. Let me get a knife. Just want to taste it. Now y'all know good well I'm not going to sit here and eat this piece of bread with a fork. I just need to hold it. James, I see why you do it. It is delish. That butter with the cinnamon sugar, that cinnamon, and try putting that nutmeg on it. I'm telling you, I don't want to smack on camera. So what I thought about this too, with the apples, I said, well, why not? Let me try some apples on a cinnamon bread and see what that tastes like. So you have the cinnamon bread with the cinnamon. Can you see that? Maybe I should spread it out a little bit. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And guess what else I'm going to do? I cannot believe I am being this messy tonight. What is wrong? I'm going to take a dollop of the cream. Why not? And put it on there. Okay. Oops, you're trying to fall off. It doesn't matter. Oh, you guys, that smells so good. I'm just going to spread the cream around a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to taste that and cut it with the apples. I don't know what, after I saw him do the cinnamon bread and I knew I was going to make her the apples, I just said, well, why not put it on top of the apples on top of the cinnamon bread? See, I shouldn't take this big piece on camera. Let's see. Mmm. You guys, I can't describe. It tastes like an apple pie. The butter and the consistency with all the cinnamon and the nutmeg and the apples and in the topping. Excuse me. This is delish. Mmm. I'm telling you, that is a must try. Plain, like my brother-in-law did it, but you have to try it with the apples. Okay, now to try the little dessert for Beverly. Don't think my chopping board looks like this. I just did, I have to cough so bad. Excuse me. Now I just want to taste that. It's all over my hands. It's so messy though. That vanilla sponge cake with those apples and that topping. No one will talk about you, Bev. You're going to be a hit. Okay? So, this concludes this little cooking session. I hope you enjoyed it. So, until the next time, be safe, be blessed, and be encouraged. Bye. I'm going to finish this.